The people come in crisis, they're there for a week, they're released.
Right now, people go into the Appalachian Behavioral Health Care Hospital, the state-run mental health hospital in Athens, for about a week.
They're not properly transitioned onto a medication in many cases, and they're just as bad off as when they went in.
Of the around 80 people that go through the hospital each month, nearly half of them end up back in the hospital a few months later. In that time, they are 14 times more likely to commit suicide, according to the Ohio National Alliance on Mental Illness, or NAMI for short. So NAMI decided to find a better way of doing things.
What we need is something that gives a little more treatment, or a good bit more treatment and care and nurturing to people that have just gone into the hospital.
With this in mind, the idea for the Adam Amanda Mental Health Rehabilitation Center was born, named after two mental health patients who committed suicide after receiving only hospital treatment. Once built, people will move from the hospital to the rehab center where they could live for up to 50 days. They will get a longer period to get used to their medications, have access to doctors, and other services they need to get on the path to recovery.
We want to break that cycle of chaos in people's lives and really get them started off on a good foot.
The rehab center will be built onto the already existing crisis relief center located on Dairy Lane. The number of beds will be expanded from 8 to 16. Some of the beds will still be used for the crisis relief center, but Cecil says the number will be flexible depending on the need. Walker says the beds will be filled based on who needs the extended care the most.
Some of them would badly need exactly this type of care.
There is not a final cost estimate for the center yet, but the goal is to raise more than $1 million, and some of that has already been raised.
So we're getting closer.
The state has pledged $500,000 and NAMI Ohio pledged $100,000. There also is a GoFundMe account set up to accept community donations. Cecil says they are also applying for a grant from the Ohio Housing Finance Authority to help them reach the goal. Reporting for Newswatch at noon, I'm Allison Gens.